But I am also gay for real. So it's just like,
What does that mean, Jaidyn?
I mean, you know, I might go on a date with some like, I might be on.
So it looks like Blueface being locked up in jail is still not enough for him to stop clowning his baby mom because he just went off on Jaidyn Alexis for going all bi-curious while he's riding in jail. This came after he called Jaidyn from jail and started going off on her for getting into a relationship with her new boo, Josselyn Morris. Now, mind you, she had already dumped him weeks before he was even arrested. Blue is mad salty that Jaidyn and Chrisean are out there living their best lives without him, and it's driving him crazy. At this point, Jaidyn might need to consider filing a restraining order because this is getting out of hand. Okay, so as most of y'all already know by now, Blueface has been in jail for a couple weeks. He turned himself into the police and is expected to stay locked up till summer of this year. Now, if you'll remember, Blue got into some legal trouble in October of 2022 when he was accused of targeting a man outside of a Las Vegas strip club because that man made some joke about his car. He later pled guilty to the charges and was sentenced to 3 years of probation and ordered to pay the club $13 million in damages. Despite all the incriminating evidence against him, Chrisean tried to turn this whole situation into a circus show for some clout when she jumped on her IG stories and blamed Jaidyn and Chrisean for putting him in jail, even though his court documents made it very clear he was getting arrested for going against the rules of his probation. She said, "Lord, you know. Our hearts praying for Jonathan. Jaidyn got him one charge rock, got him the other one that violated the other. That's why it's so quiet praying. Everyone now understand why I didn't want them to be together, because parents want the best for their children. I love them all but not together praying. Everyone listen to their parents now. Jaidyn was not here for this." And she clapped back at Chrisean in a tweet that said, "Chrisean, for the love of God, shut the F up now." As for Blueface, TMZ revealed that he's allowed to leave his cell only 7 hours a week, during which he's allowed to indulge in some recreational activities and socialize with the other inmates. But instead of him doing that, it looks like Blue enjoys using them little 7 hours to make phone calls to his baby mamas and get on their nerves. He called Jaidyn up to apologize to her for how horribly he treated her during their relationship and even told her that he was in love with her.
Hey, I love it here. Active, it's cracking. It's the only place you can look over and not go to jail for it. Because I'm already in jail for it. Oh, that's my crib, man. Hey, I love you, girl. You know I'm going to be home soon. Way before the... So, yeah, let them know I said that. Ask why. And ain't no soldier boy. Everybody with the full-fledged. Ain't nobody in here talking about some, oh, no. Oh, the address. Please.
Now, this is where things got real interesting, because right after he did this, he also decided to hit up Chrisean and tell her the same thing. Chrisean did not put the phone call on blast like Jaidyn did, but she definitely went on live and slammed Blue for calling her. She said she was no longer interested in anything he had going on and was really confused as to why he felt comfortable enough to call her anyway.
I don't like this. Like, what's up with like they get locked up and then they get to calling you acting like it was a different story before they went up in here. Like, how the f you even know what's going on the vlogs? Oh, you was getting ready to ask me to be your girlfriend. What are you talking about, bro? Like, you was, bro. Why'd you think they could put out one thing and receive another? Like, that's not what you've been putting out, bro. Like, how the f is you calling me from the jail with information? Like, who's reporting back to you? And y'all know, I my BD. You feel me? So it be so annoying. First of all, make up your mind. What the? I'm not finna be keep. What? I popped the tooth back in.
Hey man, say man.
What the?
But despite Jaidyn and Chrisean clearly not being interested in him anymore, he's still hung up on them, and it looks like he has his attention more on Jaidyn since she's out here living her best life dating a woman now. For those of y'all who didn't know, Jaidyn has been exploring a little more and recently rev that she was gay. She said she always knew she had a thing for women, but never got to explore that side of her because the only person she had ever dated in her life up to that point was Blueface. Ever after they broke up, she's been getting more and more into women, and she's been enjoying it more than whatever she had with Blueface.
Were you going on dates?
No, I've never been on a date with no other man.
Really?
Literally, I've never sat down at dinner. I've never been to the movies. None of that.
So you've never been curious to know?
I mean, we're all curious.
Yeah.
We're all curious. But I just never, it was never enough for me to be like, yeah, let's do that. It was just never enough for me. I just never saw the point. Or I never really saw the point. Like, it was like, what are we doing? Like, what is that going to do for me?
Right.
I don't know. But I am also gay for real. So it's just like,
What does that mean, Jaidyn?
I mean, I might go on a date with some bitch. Like, I might be on, I do.
Is that what she was doing?
Yeah, that's what I do. I do that.
Okay.
I mean, shit.
Okay.
I'm not, I love me a good female.
Okay, still? Or no?
I mean, yeah. No, I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, I got my little roster up or something, like.
In case y'all didn't know, Jaidyn has actually been rumored to be dating the YouTuber Josselyn Morris. She fueled those dating rumors when she appeared in a bunch of Josselyn's YouTube videos. They've also gone on several dates together and have even been spotted making out in public the first time they were ever spotted kissing were when they were in the club. The second time they were seen making out was also in the club, and Jaidyn looked like she was turned up. She was dancing and drinking occasionally, locking it in with Josselyn. And while everybody was out here praising Jaidyn for moving on and putting all the BS behind her, Blue was salty because a phone call recently leaked of him going off on Soulja Boy for speaking on him. But instead of him lied the call to Soulja, he then started going in on Jaidyn for replacing him with a woman he called Jaidyn the Fur, and went on and on about how nobody can take his weenie from him. Child, this man was really just talking crazy and saying whatever came to him. His mind on that phone.
Hey, yeah, it's the famous Crip. Oh, that's why. Talking high power, ain't never been on high power. I'm on a 3100 foot. Still the gore, top the dough, nigga. That's why. Come on, cuz. You probably should not trust me, because I am not a trustee in this motherfucker. I don't know why Soulja was out there popping it. Any happy that a nigga in jail, he the type of nigga in jail. We already heard cuz was in here on PC, yellow jumpsuit, eating applesauce and Lunchables and shit. I'm in here really, alright. So that's though, man. I know all my out there man, it's regular though. Remember this, young black kings. They might take a freedom, cuz. They might take a cuz. But they can't never take my. So that's why I got my in my hand right now. Still your crib, nigga. Bye.
Y'all can see Blueface is obviously losing his mind in there. He knows Chrisean and Jaidyn are now over him for real this time, and he's desperate to get them back to where he had them in the past now. As usual, people had their own 2 cents to give, and they wasted no time in popping off on social media. One person said he's the only man Jaidyn has been with, but Blueface let fame bring out the worst in him. Jaidyn is not posting him or tweeting support, and that's rare. She posted Josselyn on her Instagram. Definitely something is going on, another person said. As I said, this is not going to change him, Lord. I thought we were getting a break from the circus while he was gone. You can't make this up, and the circus continues with the ringleader at a commission. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do? Well, think about Blue going off on Jaidyn for dating women. And do y'all think Jaidyn is really done with Blueface this time around? Y'all been knew what to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.